Hey, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Hanukkah. It's Maria Murphy here, and I pray that this season finds you in great peace and great joy. As we reflect on 2019, I hope that this year is turning out to be the year that you expected it to be, or that it is exceeding your expectations. We are almost at the close of this year, and it's a time when I get real reflective. I look back at the year over the things that I've journaled, the different events I've had, interactions I've had, those moments, those defining moments, and just kind of take that all in. And then as I go into 2020, take that reflection with me and then just build on that for 2020. And so I encourage you to do that. If you don't reflect, maybe you can start this year. It's an activity, an exercise that has really added value to my life. When I heard about it, I put it into practice right away. And I know the question I get from people is, well, what do I reflect on? There's so many parts to my life. What do I reflect on? I want to give you 3 areas that if you would take the time to just reflect on these 3 areas, if you are seeking personal growth, you're going to get there. And the first one is relationships. The second is responsibilities. And the third is returns or results. John Maxwell, in his book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, he said that reflection is learning to pause and allowing growth to catch up with you. He says that there are some kinds of growth that come to us only if we are willing to stop, pause, and allow the lesson to catch up with us. That's what reflection is. I thought that was a great definition of reflection. And so if you are seeking personal growth, these 3 areas will really help you. Some questions you can ask for each one. Relationships. Which relationships are helping me grow and which aren't? We all know we hang on to some relationships just because it's an obligation, but they're not adding any value to us and we're not adding any value to them. It's time to ask. I'm a person of faith, so I ask God, look within and follow peace. Am I to love from a distance, or am I to continue with that relationship? And then responsibilities. Am I doing the right things? Just because I'm busy, am I accomplishing anything here? Is this activity adding any value to my life? Am I growing with this activity? How can I decide which responsibilities are truly mine and those things versus those things I do out of fear and guilt? And what might happen if I choose to be responsible for the things that only I can do? That's a great question. On returns, John says about this one, reflecting on this will tell you how much you've grown over a span of time. Some questions you can ask: what outcome did my choices produce? Did those outcomes satisfy me? Did they move me forward towards my goals? And if not, what outcome would have been more satisfying? And how can I chase that down going forward? These are some questions that can help us when we are reflecting and help us, we'll make some discoveries, and then it will help us to set the right goals for 2020 as we move forward. So take the time, take a few minutes. I know it's a busy time of year, but you know what? It will add value to you and it will help you tremendously to sit and just think about your year. Think of those defining moments. Sometimes it's the little things that we don't even realize are defining moments in our life. And so think about those things before you start goal setting for 2020. If you would like some help with your goal setting, I do have a call that I did a while back and a handout that goes with it. If you're interested, drop me your email address. You can message it to me or put it in comments if you feel comfortable doing that, or you can email me at mariatmurphy.com and I'll send you a link to that call. I think it will be helpful to you. There's an exercise there for 30 days that you can do to help you better define your goals as well. And so I'll leave you with a quote from Michael Hyatt. He says, "Life is a great teacher, but you have to pay attention and take notes if you want to be a great student." So happy reflecting, Merry Christmas, and a Happy Hanukkah to you. Have a wonderful day.